Incoming!
Yes, y'all. Once again, your boy Jay Maddox coming at you live and direct with another installment of The Blast Zone, brought to you by On Blast DVD and Agavales Tequila. Fighting the good fight, one Latin liver at a time. I'm just playing with y'all. We got a great show for you today. You're going to want to keep it locked. You might even want to get some crazy glue for your seat. Not only are we going to show you the next artist who's about to blow, but we have a hip-hop legend in the building. None other than my man, J-Ro, from the legendary Liquid crew, the Alcoholics. I'm a fan. You know you're a fan. Your mama is too. But before we get into that, as promised, we're going to show you the next artist who's about to blow. Check it out.
Still out here getting to it. 12 past 5 a.m. Okay, this how I ride. Two bad hoes inside. Lost on these young guys who throwing salt on me like fries. I pour an ounce of lean and slides. Then I wake up every morning. Boy, you know I'm ballin'. I can drink a pair of Jordans. Sip a four, that's for the cough. I make a couple stacks and then I go back to the house. I painted up the lack, come take a Kodak of the bounce. As I swing like Jella oil. System banging out of trunk and shaking paranoia. See the haters gonna hate and bop us by. I tell them ain't no time to conversate and drop the top. Then peel off like a band-aid. Got them on the rampage. When these niggas bout they baby mamas on my fan page. License for the tools, so keep it cool like a fan blade. Never been a fool, I was in school with my hand raised. Yes. And I had A's, like small breasts. I'm ballin' now, nigga, call next. Fresh. I'm watching out for the cops in the binoculars. And all these bops is popular, so watch you ride on top of you. These little strange, so I keep the fofo on me, Chuck Hayes. And they love the sound, though I'm underground like subways. Boy, let's be for real, you rappers lame in real life. I'd rather bang until white, put these niggas out here snitching. I pray to God forgave the things we did inside the kitchen. Plus the women I've been pimping, you ain't been in my position, you can't judge. I'm stacking till my pockets get a pudge. Niggas want my spot, but I won't budge. Nor do I grudge. Nah, nigga, it's all love when you see me. I'm fresh about the TV, getting head like a beanie from a bad little freak shit. Say she missing classes, cause I make her back it up, then dump it like ashes. Her she like my raps and plus in love with my fashion. If I knock her down with them, my niggas just might smash it. Cause I pass them hoes around the bed like Chris Paul. Switch out, we be calling her Dizzy Gillespie. Big jaws, tell my haters I said middle finger, you can lick balls. Plotting on my pitfall, get smoked like a menthol. Tell them free my big dog, J-U-A-N ho. Told me watch my enemies, but they was out my friends though. Hoes cause about to pimpin' me, I blame it on my kinfolk. It's hereditary, couldn't change it like my skin tone. Rest in peace, Mike Cooper, that's the homie. Shout my cousin Hayes, my nigga Pepperoni. My niggas reppin' red, my niggas reppin' blue. At Sunnyside, Texas, I'm forever reppin' you. Fresh.
But I mean, on the real, what I'm saying is, who gives a fuck about the Boogaloo when everybody knows that Quincy Jones's kickworm game is up to speed? In the wave. And we fought. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Jay Maddox. We're back in the Blast Zone with none other than the legendary great, my man J-Ro from the Alcoholics. What's up, man? Welcome to the zone, man. Man, it is a pleasure to have you here. I was a fan. Anybody out there should be a fan. If you don't know what's going on, you need to step your hip-hop history game up.
Step it up.
There it is. That's what I'm saying. Now, I mean, let's talk about the licks. I mean, what was it, 93? You guys came out with 21 and over, right? Was it 93, 92?
Yeah, 1993, we came out with 21 and over.
Wow, Only When I'm Drunk.
Which is 20 years ago.
20.
Right now, but we're gonna celebrate next year, 21st.
That right to make it through the year, because as a matter, that was like one of the first years I was really getting my drink on. You guys played a million anthems for a million parties I had. Big up to my man Curtis. You remember those days, like Mary Jane. Those were great songs. I think.
Mary Jane, yeah.
What would you guys also had? You kept it moving. You even did some stuff with the East Coast, like big time representatives. I mean, after a couple years, you guys did a song with Old Dirty Bastard. I mean, what was that like?
ODB.
Rest in peace, ODB. Rest in peace. Definitely.
I mean, we were in we were all on Loud Records.
Right.
So what it was, we put out our first single, Make Room. Then the album came out, and we went on a tour. And Loud was like, "We got this new group from New York. You know, can they open up for y'all on this tour?" Yeah. We listened to them. We was like, "Oh, they dope." So we was like basically on the chitlin circuit down south.
Wow.
So you got 9 MCs on stage with braids and, you know, just looking wild. And they was like, what's going on
here? Is this a
So
swap meet or what?
But we knew they was dope.
Right.
But, you know, by the time we got back to New York, we was at this, the last show we did, I'll never forget, and they just killed it. It was packed in there. And, you know, they was on stage with swords and stuff.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah,
Old
it
school.
was crazy, man. So, you know, working with him was just, you know, just a continuation of that.
Right.
You know, we became brothers on the road, so...
and so you guys basically met doing shows, and then...
And he was like the 4th alcoholic anyway.
Wow.
So.
Wow. And a few other things. He was a first. Rest in peace to my man, though, definitely.
Peace,
now,
man.
when you guys did that, too, at that time, there was still kind of this whole thing going on in music where, I mean, if they were, if you will, pitting the West and the East against each other.
Yeah.
How do you feel that you guys were able to circumvent that? Was it just that, the music, or?
Well, we came from under King T, you know, so a lot of people consider him
Respect.
the first West Coast rapper that had credibility on the East Coast.
Easily one of the illest.
Yeah, so
easily.
His album came out in '87, which
Wow.
was pretty early. So
Wow.
We were teenagers then. He actually used to be my DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He started rapping and so we were always aware of that. 'Cause actually, if you listen to some of our old demos, we used to rap over Zap loops and
Wow.
Man and stuff.
The funk, the real funk.
Yeah, but when people started doing it a lot out here, we always wanted to be different, you know.
Right.
So we was like, we're not gonna do that. You know
Right.
what I mean? We're gonna make original beats, find other loops and samples and stuff like that. So,
And you guys definitely were successful at being original. Definitely, you know, we talked earlier about the fact that even though I hail from the East Coast, I remember that, I mean, hearing those sounds bounce off the walls where I come from, I mean, it's like you guys were able to cover everything, cover the bases, cover all the coastal things, and I always thought that was very compelling. And also, we talked earlier about, you know, you were talking about Quincy Jones with the Chitlin Circuit. You were talking about how you actually escaped, how, I guess, the new age Chitlin Circuit of the American music tour thing. We should definitely talk about that some more, but you brought a video for us.
Oh yeah,
I believe, and we want to check that right out right now. You know where you at. You in the blast zone.
Yeah.
Nothing but the hot shit, straight from the streets to the couch. We in here with my man J-Ro. We talking legends
Liquid
today.
Crew, baby.
That's right. We're gonna check out his video real quick, and we're gonna get back
Do
into
it in
it.
the kitchen, baby.
Do it in the kitchen.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Say what? Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot. You ain't never heard this song. You probably think I'm talking about having sex in the kitchen. But if you heard this before, you know what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Stir it up. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. got margarine sitting next to my profit margin. Moonshine fermenting in a milk carton. 2 pounds of kush, fire in the freezer. Half a bottle of wet, left in a 2-liter. I'm coffee grinding, Coronas and limes in a couple of keys in the back of the canned peas. Lipton tea bags full of hash. I keep the cash stashed up under the trash. Left my house for an hour, came back, this bitch cooked the cake with yay, thinking it was gold medal flour. No artificial flavors, read the label. Got 100 grand sitting on my kitchen table. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. If you can't stand the heat, go sit your ass in the living room. I'm flipping flapjack, step back, give a nigga room. I cook it up, what's your favorite dish? I hook it up. Pills and cough syrup in the cupboard, boy, hook up a cup. Cutting up a whole chicken, but it ain't for Thanksgiving. That's how I'm living, new edition, Michael Bivins. My cake is risen, stir it up with rhythm. Got the mac, you got the cheese, let's mix it in with them. I should have my own cooking show, cooking with the roll. I'm marinating, take it slow to keep it on the low. Chef Boyardee, let's have a party with hors d'oeuvres. Who wanna get served? Come on, let's do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. Baking hot tamales like we in old El Paso. Got a big kitchen in my castle. They call me Captain Crunch, drink a tropical punch. Unzip a bag of chips, roll a blunt for brunch. I need to marinate to keep the heat on low. Drop a last bitch cause you don't eat meat no more. I want a piece of the pie, living greasy like pizza and fries. I even chop up some beats for you guys. I'm a donut, that's why the cops looking for me. Chef Gordon Ramsay, everything I make is gourmet. Let's have a pot roast, you don't want no hot toast. You try to steal my recipe, you couldn't come close. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. Do it in the kitchen. It's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot.
And so actually when she asked me if I had some Grey Poupon, and I was like, who the hell is that bitch? But hey, what's up, y'all? You back in the Blast Zone. I'm in here with my man, Jay, bro. We getting it in. Another sponsor of the Blast Zone is Cold Steel Vodka, responsible for having me get faded with hip-hop legends all over the world. Had to get it in. Thank you, man. That was a dope-ass video. Do it in the kitchen.
Yeah, do it in the kitchen. It was something I had to do. It's not my usual subject matter, but you know,
sometimes it has to be done, right?
It has to be done, man. Out of 5,000 songs, I had to do one.
And let's talk about that because, I mean, we've talked about how classic the Alcoholics, and you know, we don't have time to put you up on game out there if you're not already up. You need to do some of the legwork yourself. The Blast Zone is only here to give you some of the newer of the hot shit. Let's talk about what you're working on now. First and foremost, you don't live in the States anymore.
No.
Where are you at these days, or do you even want to tell? I don't know. You're not on Western Snipe status, right?
I live on the Earth. It's a little blue planet close to the moon.
And it makes lots of green.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're overseas.
Yeah, I moved overseas. I moved to Sweden.
Wow.
8 years ago from now, and
wow.
You know, it was something. We have been going out there touring a lot and doing our thing, so it wasn't like a big change for me. You know, something I always wanted to do. I thought would be interesting just to have a place out there or something.
Right.
But you know, the interesting, like you're saying with the Quincy Jones correlation, it was
right.
Like more like I was reading this book. I was at home reading this book, and this is a time in my life I was really like ready to do whatever.
Right.
And I was actually, but I was like, let me you know, read this Quincy Jones, but he's one of my idols. So I read the chapter of him actually moving to Sweden, and what happened was,
and that's when he escaped the Chitlin Circuit, kind of, right?
Yeah. He was taking his Chitlin Circuit show over to Europe. So,
look up Chitlin Circuit again. We can't do it all for you. It's just the Blast Zone. It's not school.
And he took it out there, and this record label from Sweden called him up and was like, we want you to work with our label. he was like, after the tour is done, I'm gonna stay out there and work with you guys. So he ended up staying for 6 years.
And you've been out there for quite some time.
I closed the chapter of the book. My phone rings 20 minutes later. It's this dude from Sweden's telling me, yeah, my name is Klaus. I have this label in Sweden. I hear you're doing a tour. You want to? This is a true story. He'll tell you the same thing. I dropped the phone. What? Who's that? Where's the cameras?
Wow.
You know, so, hey, we did the tour. I went out there. It was the summertime. I loved it.
Now, you work with names out there now. You've done some projects out there. You told me something about Stupid Americans. Yeah. I want to know what that is. I don't know if anybody's gonna, if we have enough time, but I want to talk about.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friends out there. My man Melee Sparks, K Skills, a bunch of my boys out there that's from the States, and we just put a group
K Skills
together.
out of B-more.
Yeah, out of B-more.
Out of B-more.
Yeah.
Ravens.
K Skills, aka Marilyn Kyle.
There it is.
And you know, so we were doing a lot of songs with this one producer. So we was like, let's just make a super group, basically, and talk about our experiences. The name of the album is Where's the McDonald's? You know, we talk about our life before moving over there and our life now.
Because it's a lot of brothers that's from the hood that now live overseas, and that in itself, right, is a compelling story, right?
You got people that's in the military and people that go out there and play ball. They understand it, so we know we did it for them.
Right.
So they get it immediately. I think it'll take people out here a little more, little time. They listen to the whole album, they'll get it.
And then they'll figure it out. So you're also doing something with 818 Antics.
Yeah, 818 Antics.
You're touring, right?
Yeah, I just put together a tour with a bunch of groups and artists that I think is dope, and we all went around. King T was with us.
Big up, King T.
Just promoting the mixtape, but it just turned into a whole tour now. Now I got the Antics tour company going on now.
Wow. Well, we need to make an album right here called Blast Zone Antics.
Yeah,
we in here with my man J-Ro. J-Ro, tell them how they can get at you. Right now, if anybody really wants to find out where you're at, they know you bouncing all over the globe. So if they want to hit you up, out there social media wise, they want to find out where the new music is, let them have it. Roll out the carpet, man. How do we get at you?
You can find me on Facebook, J-Ro, J-R-O.
That's right.
You can find my website, www.j-romusic,
Word.
Twitter, J_RO_alcoholics. You can figure that one out. But the J-Ro Music, that's where you can find all that at.
And if you can't remember any of that, because some of you need to really step up your attention game out there, you can always find your boy right here at the Blast Zone. It's going down all day long. Man, it's been a great day because I've had a legend sitting beside me.
It's been good.
Get drunk and I stumble.
I'm loving it.
Only after this next clip. No, but it was great having you here, man. Definitely, please tell us you'll come back.
Man, I'm coming back. I'm gonna leave y'all some music, some more videos, all that, man. And I'm gonna be tuning in from overseas. I'm gonna get everybody I know over there to tune in. They're gonna let y'all know they watching.
There it is. He's up on it. You need to get up on it. Once again, from everybody, there it is. Get your passport game up. You got a passport to the real hot shit right here at the Blast Zone. Brought to you by On Blast DVD, Agavales Tequila, and I guess also Cold Steel Vodka. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We definitely want to thank my man J-Ro. I'm about to get the autograph, the picture, the whole thing. It's about to go really awry and down at the same time. Luckily, we have drink. Tune in. Check us on Twitter to see when the next live broadcast is. Your boy Jay Maddox, the Blast Zone. It's going down.
On Blast. Boom, boom, pow.
If it's not on blast, it's not official.
On Blast.
If it's not on blast, it's not official.
On Blast DVD magazine.